Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of Two Cents. I love how you harmonize with me, Miss Sissy. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing good and slaying and thriving. How are you doing, babes?
I'm doing pretty good.
Ooh,
what about you?
We got that side angles again. I'm doing good. Just kind of chilling, having fun day. But yeah, guys, well, big elephant in the room. We got the camera angles again because obviously we had them in the previous one.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of testing them out, right? But I think we got better with them.
Yeah.
And we have a new controller down here to switch to the angles. Ta-da! It's super cute. Instead of doing the mouse now, it's the buttons for each of our camera angles. So, wow. And then, wow. And main one, slay. Anyways, so what's new? Any updates you got for the team? I think we got a lot of updates. Well, Stu-wise, I don't think much.
Not really, not
He's been slow on buying Lego, guys, but he has a new obsession, and it's keyboards.
Yep.
He has literally 1 million. We have them, like, everywhere, but we just don't have them with us to show. But yeah, he's just obsessed with buying them, and then the keycaps, and, like, building and customizing it, right?
I just really want one that's, like, a good size, and then once I get a 3D printer, I want to, like, 3D print an olden day type keyboard and just switch out the case with the other one.
Yeah, that'd be good to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't really have anything new in the stew. Well, these are the new lights I think we got, but we already mentioned that.
Yeah.
And then we already mentioned the on-air sign. But yeah,
you guys read it as what do you say? Right? No.
I don't even know. But yeah, it's kind of getting a little dark, so sorry guys if the light changes again like it always does. Also, I do have my hair down again and it's like still in its shortened kind of state, but it doesn't look too bad. It's kind of giving the little you can see the layers and the framing of the face. You can kind of see. Don't mention the pimple. I mean,
let's get a close up on that.
Just kidding, guys. Don't look at that.
But honestly, I still think you're super beautiful with or without it.
Guys, isn't he super cute? Anyways, so school and work-wise, guys, the boring updates. We're basically officially done. Our classes end almost a semester. Well, I'm done everything because I don't have any finals, but he still has his finals. And just to finish up one more class, and then we'll be free. Guys, we're so excited.
Well,
also,
it's not even one more class. It's more like a work term, which is really hard to get, guys.
Yeah, well, he has to finish a presentation for a class, and then he has 2 finals, and then he still has to do his stupid work experience, which we still haven't found him a job.
No, but it's so bad because
so annoying.
Me and Car Guy, we're talking, and we're like, it's so dumb how we enter this, like, what is it called?
Workforce?
Not workforce, like the school. What's the topic?
Like work experience, or what do you mean school?
No, like degree, I guess.
Oh, like.
Right?
Yeah, your degree.
Yeah, it's so dumb how we enter this degree with
program,
program with a promise that we're gonna get work experience, yet they don't deliver on that.
Literally, because it's like everyone is trying to do the same thing.
And then not only that, since they don't guarantee, well, they're supposed to guarantee, but since they don't, it's like you have to wait till you actually do work in order to graduate, which is soup's dumb.
Guys, it's so dumb. And they keep, like, the work people, they keep sending emails. They're like, sign up for this and we'll get you a spot. But it's like literally everyone. What was his email?
And not only that,
but everyone's applying for it. I was gonna say, yeah.
Also, they should only allow that like each student from that program apply only for that one to, like, fulfill the co-op, right?
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be allowed to go back on the website and apply again, taking other people's spots.
I know.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, I feel like I wish every employer would just take one person just to give them a chance, just to finish the stupid work experience. But anyways, that's the annoying thing. And he's like, we've been applying for him like for freaking like 3, almost 4 months now. So hopefully something comes soon.
I think longer.
Yeah, I don't even know. But we're almost done. And then I might be starting my master's soon, but I still have to figure all that out.
Master's.
But work-wise, guys, I'm officially done my probation. I'm free. I'm out on parole now. Woo. Just kidding, guys. No, but I actually did just finish my probation, so I guess they like me. because I'm still here. But yeah, I still really like it there. Like, obviously it's good. And we got a new person now in the department. And so far, she seems nice, but we'll see where that goes. I'm trying, but I don't want to try too much, guys, because from obviously the past, we've learned our mistakes.
Yeah.
And then what else?
Another elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the movies?
What do you mean, Sissy? Oh, like our updates?
No.
Oh, yeah. I was actually just going to say this.
The other elephant in the room. Do you want to mention about the movies?
Yes, actually, I was just going to come say that. Guys, another big sad update is I unfortunately had to quit at the movies where I worked, as you guys know, which is super sad for us because we won't be getting any more free tickets.
I know.
Guys, just kidding. That's not all I cared about. But guys, this job, I won't like bash it or anything because I actually did like it. Like, it was super good. Like, everyone was nice. Like, the managers were very good and chill, and like the work wasn't bad, but it's just because I could only work on the weekends and I literally worked full week. So it was just too much because I just needed like a break. But yeah, it's just super sad because we love going to the movies together and it's our tradition, and now we won't get it for free. And you guys know the movies are so bloody expensive. So now we're going to have to wait until it comes out on streaming.
Yeah.
Or we'll just go to the movies just for special ones that we really want to. Like Wicked for me. And then I don't know for you, but Sissy.
I don't know.
But yeah, guys, those are the two big updates for that. But yeah, other than that, oh, we are home alone because my parents are in Mexico. Well, obviously, while we film this, it'll be way past that. But yeah, so we're home alone.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Well, let me tell you guys, no magic has been happening.
Guys, it has, but that's for another time. Just kidding, guys. No, but yeah, we are, but my parents are coming soon, and we have a sleepy baby on the tree over there, and we got a sleepy baby over there in the tree, actually. Right there, you can see the gray. It's sleeping there, super cute. But yeah, so we're home alone, we're chilling, but yeah, we've just been getting things done, finishing up with stupid school and figuring out work stuff. Super fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, on to the fun updates. Honestly, guys, our watching has been pretty slow too, because now that we're going to have to wait for movies to be available, and there hasn't really been anything that like new. But I did finally finish Big Time Rush. Wait, I think I mentioned this already. Well, if I did,
maybe.
Oh well, but it was super good. Also, we finished Severance. Did we mention that? Guys, I don't remember.
I think we did.
Yeah, but that was also super good, guys, and we feel so empty now without Severance. But we've been watching all like the interviews and stuff, and oh, it's so good. I want more.
And it's also crazy how much Severance is actually like influencing so many companies and people.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because there's like literally like Apple, well, obviously, because on Apple.
Yeah.
And there's like that State Farm.
Yeah, like a lot of companies,
and
even
then Lego.
Yeah, even freaking Duolingo too. Yeah. They're all like you doing like some ad, like they're including it with theirs.
I'm like, that's insane. Like, I thought it was like I watched it before it was famous, basically.
I know, guys, we're the OG fans. No, I think it definitely became way more popular in the second season, which it should, guys. It really deserves it. It's super good. But yeah, and then we still haven't watched Snow White because obviously like we've been hearing it's like bad and stuff, so we didn't want to waste our tickets, but we can't even now, so we're just waiting for it to be on streaming. And then we did watch Novocaine. That one was very underrated one. Actually, this one will be included. We'll be talking about that one later in the episode. And then I also watched Temptation Island. It's a new dating reality show on Netflix. You know, my guilty pleasure, guys. But yeah, it's actually super good. It's basically, I mean, the plot of it is super dumb because it's basically these couples who are having problems. They go on this island and there's like 12 girls and 12 guys who are single, and they're supposed to tempt them and like see if like they don't cheat and stuff, and if their relationship is good, which I'm like, it's kind of dumb, but obviously it's entertaining and there's lots of drama, so we love it. But yeah, let's just say out of the 4 couples, only one of them lasted. But the drama's super good. And guys, all the men are so horrible. Like the ones who are from the couples. Yeah. I'm like, I literally kept saying, I'm like, Netflix like should win an award for finding the worst men ever to put in reality shows. Like it's actually crazy, but it was super good. It's lots of good drama and tea.
Yeah.
So if you like reality shows, check that one out.
But spoiler, that girl that decided to stay with the guy after threesome.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, guys, this guy had a little threesome and then the girlfriend stayed. Yeah, it's crazy.
He manipulates her mind so much
horrible.
that like she can't even tell. Like
I know. Guys, it's sad. And guys, I'm also getting more into the reality show world. And guys, I never used to watch competition reality shows, but like I found this new one that came out, $1 Million Secret, and I was like, it kind of seems good. So I checked it out, guys, and now I'm obsessed with competition reality shows, and I'm like trying to watch all the ones on Netflix, and he also joined me in watching that one. It's actually super good. It's basically like someone becomes a millionaire and they have to keep it a secret, and everyone has to try to guess who it is, and then like they have to like vote them out, and then it just kind of keeps going to the next person until like everyone's voted out and someone gets it.
Yeah, but the thing I don't get is that once they do find a millionaire and they vote them out, nothing really happens.
Well, no, I guess they just become like they win it.
No.
Yeah, but Susie.
No, because remember when someone was a millionaire and they voted that millionaire out?
Oh, yeah, because it just goes to the next person.
Yeah, so then what's the big deal?
Yeah, it's like a little bit not fair because it's like the money moves around a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's very like, it's good. I really like it.
It should be that if they figure out who the millionaire out is and they actually do vote the millionaire out, 1 million gets added to the prize.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because usually shows they do like adding and removing money. Guys, also, if you notice that the lights are gone now, it's because I kept dropping mine. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, what were we saying? But yeah, it's actually really good. And we're still waiting for the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And then also getting into that rabbit hole, I started watching The Trust, which is also super good. It's basically just about this also money that they all get equal parts of it. And then they have to like trust each other not to vote anyone out because then they get more money. So they basically vote people out or they like still continue to share it. And then I do have on my list, I want to watch Surviving Paradise and The Mole. So we'll see those later. And yeah, I think that's all we've been watching. Oh, we also started The Life List on Netflix with Sophia Carson. We love her. It's okay so far. We still haven't finished it, so we'll let y'all know how it is. I think that's all we've watched.
No, we also watched that weird kid one.
What weird kid one?
The one that like murdered.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Yeah, guys, we watched Adolescence on Netflix. It's the new British show. And at first, guys, I was like, I don't really want to watch it. Yeah, but then when I actually drew, they're talking about it on their podcast, and I was like, wait, it actually seems good. But it's actually, guys, it's super good, guys, and everyone needs to watch it because it's actually super important, the message. It's basically just showing how even the youngest like boys, they can get influenced with like super bad mindsets of like misogyny and hating women. It's all about like the red pill and like following stupid Andrew Tate shit.
Yeah.
Guys, it's like super scary because it like happens real life, but it's super important. It's really well done.
Yeah,
it's basically about
honestly,
this little kid who like murders his like classmate, and she was a girl because she rejected him.
Or called him ugly too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's someone's opinion. It's like, you don't have to murder someone for that.
Yeah, that's literally like bullying. Like, sadly, it happens so much.
But the thing about that show is like only like the first episode and a half of the next episode is good. But the rest is just like a POV of how it affects other people,
because in the beginning it was more focused on the kid, but then the second half was on his family. And it was also filmed very like it showed them like their life like super normal. Like it was almost like a documentary kind of style. Like it wasn't very like lavish and like, you know, like cutting scenes and stuff. But I still really liked it. It was very different and it was super important, guys. So please, everyone, watch it and show it to your kids. Yeah, because they need to know. But yeah, good job, Sissy. You remember. Also, I started watching, or I'm gonna start Casey Undercover, my next Disney Channel rewatch. Obviously, Casey Undercover is super good. I did watch a few episodes of it, but I never watched the full thing, so I'm excited for that. But Sissy, enough. You like it too, though, didn't you?
No, what do you mean?
Oh, I don't know why I thought you liked it. No. Anyways, I think that is all we've watched.
Yeah, but what we're gonna start watching from my side of the section is possibly going to be Malcolm in the Middle. Only some episodes, like, because I don't like the episodes where it includes the older son in the army, because those I find really born.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
So yeah.
I was trying to do a face. Sure. I don't know who the we is, but we'll see about that. I'm just kidding. Guys, it's super fun doing that. Like showing the reaction. Because we're gonna have fun with these. But yeah, anything else you want to say? Any updates or watching or anything? I think that's all, guys. Not much.
Not much.
But also, again, I don't want to always say, but we have been on a recording break because we keep saying we want to, but then we never have time. But I'm really glad we have this time. And guys, it's also like we need to force ourselves because we're kind of running short on our recorded ones, which is super bad because I want to stay ahead of like pre-recording.
Like currently, when you're listening to this, or not when you're listening
like
to this,
when we're
recording this, we only have like 4 episodes scheduled.
Yeah, like we only have until like the beginning of the next month, and we're already almost like in the middle of the month. I know, it's super bad, guys.
Oh,
also,
wait, what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say also, guys, keep a lookout. Well, once this is out, you'll already know, but clearly there has been a big change and something super exciting we changed up. Yeah. So keep a lookout for that and let us know what you think. The way we said different words, I was like, also, but. Anyways, the way my mic goes so loud. All right, guys, I will try to talk quietly. Okay. So nothing else to update?
No.
All right, guys. So I guess we'll get into this episode for today. So today we are doing movie reviews part 3. And obviously we're going to be doing a lot of these because as we continue to watch more. So these ones, we just kind of put them in random batches of what we watched. So again, if anyone forgot, which is fake fan, just kidding, or if there's new people, we'll let you know what our favorite genre is and what our favorite movie is.
Okay.
You okay, Sissy?
Yeah.
All right. So my favorite genre of movies is basically just rom-coms, like romance, comedy, drama, mystery. And I am starting to get a bit more into like thriller and sci-fi stuff, but I still don't like all horror stuff because it's some of them, it is too much. But yeah, I'm definitely more of the rom-com, like action too sometimes. I love action with comedy, like not just action. But yeah, I think my favorite is definitely like rom-coms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, my favorite genre would be like sci-fi, space, thriller with mix of horror. And yeah, that's basically it.
Nice. And what would you say your favorite movie is if you had to choose? Because that's a worst
My
question.
favorite movie would probably be Interstellar. Jingle All the Way. And probably like Long Legs or Smile too.
Really? It's not 28 Days Later?
Oh yeah, well 28 Days Later actually, yeah.
So clearly, guys, they're all definitely in that like spacey horror vibes.
Yeah.
Mine is the Polar Express, the Christmassy one with the weird animation, but it's just super good. I just love it and just makes me feel like vibes of Christmas and like childhood.
But
yeah.
You did refuse to watch it this Christmas.
Well, no, because we were watching like other Christmas ones, and then I was like, I don't know. It's just, I know, fake fan of me. But guys, I don't know. It's weird because I've always struggled with what is your favorite movie question? Like, I always hated it because there's too much to choose. But then I think I just started realizing like, I really do love the Polar Express, and I can watch it like again and stuff, which you guys know I don't really like rewatching. But yeah. So we will get into the 5-star movies, I guess, first, and then like the 4-star ones. But this is like loose because obviously we're not gonna like fully agree on them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is just what each of us thinks. So the first one is Legally Blonde, the first and the second. The first one is Legally Blonde. Guys, this one is super good.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everyone has to know this. Obviously, like, you don't have to, but this one's just so iconic, and I just love this one.
And you were surprised that I watched it.
Yeah, guys, fun fact, because we were in Dollarama once, because we're Canadian, and there was a Funko Pop of Elle, and I was like, ooh, I want that. And then he said he wanted it too, and I was like, wait, what? Like, why do you want it? And it turns out he actually likes it too, and he's watched the movie also.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, like slay. Guys, we have like very weird, like similar interests.
Yeah, we were
like,
talking about that
stuff
this morning, right?
Yeah. Like we like very of like random the same things, but then some things were like extreme, like opposite of like liking or not liking it. But yeah, Legally Blonde, obviously with Reese Witherspoon. We love Reese. But yeah, this one is basically, I mean, that's a kind of weird plot. Well, actually, this one's based on the musical, and the soundtrack for this is so good, guys. I love it. It's basically just a girl who, like, she thought she was gonna get in, her boyfriend was gonna propose, but then he broke up with her because she was too, like, blonde and, like, having fun and, like, not serious and smart. And then he, like, because he was gonna become a lawyer, so then she basically went and became a lawyer to, like, try to get him back. But then obviously she, like, found out she, like, actually likes him, and then, like, found someone else.
Yeah.
I guess that's basically it. But it's super good, guys. And it's the iconic line, what, like, it's hard? When he's like, you're in Harvard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's basically, I think that is the musical should be the same.
I never watched a musical.
Yeah, no, I never either. But I listened to the soundtrack of the musical, obviously, because this one, they just made it a movie version. But yeah, this one's super good, guys. Iconic one. You want to say the next one?
Sure. The next one is Wicked.
Wicked part one. Obviously, we made our huge review of that. Go check it out, whichever episode that was in.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, Wicked was just super good. Everything, like 10 out of 10. It should have won more freaking awards, guys. It was snubbed so much.
It was rigged.
It actually was. And I feel like it was... I'm gonna try not to do it. I feel like it was snubbed so much, maybe because of how popular it was. Like, maybe they didn't want to, like, give them their awards because they already saw how popular they were. Even though, like, that should determine it, because all these other stupid movies, like not all of them.
The box office tells the truth of, like, what actually did.
Literally. And, like, Wicked was, like, the most popular. Like, it was literally, like, everywhere. Yeah. And guys, it was super good. Like, it really deserves it, like, everything. But yeah, this one's definitely 5 stars. Go check it out. Well, obviously...
It's really good. Also, the 3D.
Yes, he likes it too. Oh yeah, also if you don't know what it, like, goes off of the Wizard of Oz, and it's basically focusing on the two, like, the good and evil witch, and how they, like, met in school, and then how they basically became, like, their role, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super good. And obviously it has Ari in it. The next one is Blast from the Past. This is an old one. Do you want to explain what this one is?
Sure. Yeah, I just forgot about it for a sec.
Who is in it again? Who's the famous person in it?
The guy Irvin is boyfriend with in Severance.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So, look at that. Sun-kissed.
Whoa, guys, I'm sun-kissed.
Well, you can't tell here.
I'm sun-kissed. Whoa, look at that.
So, Blast from the Past is with Brandon Fraser, Alicia Silverstone, and Christopher Walken.
Those are the famous people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an old movie. And what is it about?
It's basically about the dad. Like, there's, like, news about war or something like that. And then there's, like...
a plane, like, crashed, close to them.
The news was saying, like, oh, something's gonna happen in short time. And they're, like, going down in a bunker to, like... I guess prepare,
like, protect from the nuclear war or whatever.
But then there's a plane that crashed on top of their house. But since they were down in the
they thought the bunker.
Yeah, they're in the bunker, so they thought it was already a nuclear
they already
war.
started attacking. Yeah,
and also the machine thing, like, broke because when it crashed, it broke them the thing to open it from the outside. And they only had one exit, but they didn't want to open it until, like, the nuclear radiation was over. And basically, the son, Brendan Fraser, he goes after so many years.
Yeah, he basically he grew up in the bunker. He never saw outside.
He basically goes outside, and you should have watched the rest.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, it was actually really good. And I, of course, judged it. The cover of it, and he of course put me on it. You guys know the drill at this point, guys. I never learned my lesson, but yeah, it was actually really good, and I think it's very, like, unique movie too.
Yeah. You want to say the next one?
Sure. The next one is Jackpot. This one's also super good. We watched it on Prime Video, and it's with Aquafina and John Cena. That kind of rhymes. Very random duo, but they're both funny, and it's super good, guys. This one is very unique plot as well. It's basically in a world where it's all about, like, the lottery. When you win, whoever wins it gets, like, announced, because everyone has this, like, they, like, their card or, like, their ticket is on their phone, and it, like, scans obviously, like, your face, and then it shows it to everyone, and then within that time span, anyone can try to kill the winner, and then they take their money, and then obviously just reset. So basically, murder is like allowed, which is crazy. And then obviously, like Aquafina, like she becomes like the winner, and then obviously she's trying to like avoid getting killed. But it was actually super good and funny and very unique plot. I liked it, and my parents also watched it too.
Yeah, but to be honest, John Cena, I prefer him in movies rather than The Rock.
Really?
Yeah,
Why is he?
I find him like more natural at acting, whereas what's his name? The Rock
is the way he immediately.
The Rock is like he plays the same character every time.
Yeah, but John Cena plays different.
Yeah,
I could see that. It's true. All right, you want to say the next one?
Sure. The next one is Trap.
Guys, this one is super good too, guys. I like guys. Sometimes movies, like when I watch them, I'm like, oh, okay, like it's good. But then, like randomly after, I become like obsessed with them, and this is what happened with this one. This one came out in theaters last year, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think so. And then obviously we watched it in theaters, and it was super good. It's with well, I don't really know I think the guy is kind of famous.
I think so. Who knows?
Oh, Josh Hartnett. Yeah, he's like the most famous one in there. But yeah, it was super good. It's basically just about this girl who her and her dad, they go to a concert, and like obviously she's just in the concert, and it's actually basically a trap for a serial killer, and her like dad is the serial killer. So yeah, it was super good. I think I just really liked it because like I've never seen a movie like including a concert or about a concert, and it was very like unique. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Did you too, Mrs. T?
Yeah, I liked it. I just like the bad parts were just like the show, I guess, like the music and stuff.
Yeah, and it was kind of funny because the director, he put his daughter as like the person whose concert it was, and she's actually like a artist.
And you would think like it would like make the person famous, but it didn't.
Yeah.
People just went for the movie.
I know.
But yeah, it was pretty good.
The next one is The Substance. This one also came out last year in theaters where we watched it, and this one was super good too, guys. These ones that we're mentioning, they're like super unique plot, and this one has Demi Moore in it. And this one did win some awards, and it did deserve it, honestly. It was super good. And I think this one, the messaging of it was super important too. This one was basically just about this like woman who was like, I think she's like some like type of
model or like TV.
Yeah, like personality or whatever.
She's like a TV workout model.
Yeah, person. Yeah. And she was just getting scared of like getting older because they wanted to replace her. And then she basically found out about this substance thing where basically, do you want to explain to Mrs. C?
So basically it like you give birth
to yourself from
but
your
younger.
Back. What?
But younger.
Yeah, it basically like a younger version of you comes out of your body, and then they get to live for a week, and then your original self lives for the like next week. So you take
but
turns.
The thing is that you have your sane conscience, and you always have to remember you two are one.
Yeah, but it's like two different bodies though. But like you guys can't both be like living at the same time. It's super weird, and it was like kind of like gory a little bit and like gross, but then like it was super good.
Basically
there's like rules to it, and you have to be careful because obviously it's like some medicine thing.
Basically like you're fighting with yourself basically.
Yeah, because like who deserves to like
one of them gains a different conscience than the other and stuff like that. And
you
should watch it.
It just shows like how like because she overdid it so much, like what it turned her into. Yeah, it was super good.
And the ending was just like
it was it's not like the weird. Best. Yeah, but it was super good, guys.
The next one is Blink Twice.
Just kidding. But yeah, guys, this one was also super good. Came out last year in theaters. This one is with I don't know the main girl, but it's with what the F his name is?
John Cena.
No, that's not John Cena. It's the what is it called? The Mike or
the 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, like he was in that stripper movie. Oh, Channing Tatum. There we go. Yeah, guys. So this one had Channing Tatum in it. Yeah, this one was also super good. It was just about this like he was like this creepy millionaire who had this island, and he basically invites random people to it. And it's basically actually some like weird like mind game where it was like him with like his group of like men.
No, remember? So basically he was like on TV after he was like canceled for like being abusive and stuff like that or something. And then he like invited a bunch of people to his island, that's
Private
like
island, yeah.
peaceful
And they thought they were
resort.
on like a resort type vacation.
Yeah, but turns out they're just getting drugged.
Yeah, literally every night.
Yeah.
And they didn't remember what happened, but then they would have like dirt and bruises on themselves. And
Yeah.
basically the men were basically like abusing them and like SAing them. And it was like, it was so bad. It was also like important movie because like showing like obviously what can happen. But yeah, it was super like dark and like obviously like horrible. But it was a really good movie though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, good ending.
And another one, lastly, is Long Legs, which I find it was really, really good. Like even like the cinematic shots and
Yeah,
stuff.
he really liked the shots. And what was it about, Miss Sissy?
It was basically about like a crime, and then it turns out that it was more darker than just a crime. So go watch it. It's really good.
Yeah. And apparently it was Ari's one of her favorite movies of the year. So take that as you will. All right. So now we're going to get into the 4-star movies. And obviously these are not like we like both agree fully on them. So the first one is Companion. This one we watched this year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was also super good. And this one actually had the girl who was in Heretic, which we watched last year. And I'm pretty sure we talked about that one. Sophie Thatcher. I don't know if I've ever seen her in anything else. So I'm guessing maybe she's like a rising actor. All right, the next one is... Wait, the 4-star. All right, guys, now we're going to get into the 4 stars. And obviously we don't agree on like all of them. So the first one is Companion. This one we watched this year, and it had the same actress, Sophie Thatcher, who was in Heretic, which we also talked about last movie.
And also Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid, I'm guessing.
And he's from The Boys.
Yeah, and I think... Oh, and there's also Megan Surrey. She's from Never Have I Ever. And Lucas...
He's from Smile.
Is
Lucas
it Gage? Yeah, he was so creepy in that. But yeah, I think that Sophie Thatcher, she like a rising actor or something, because I haven't seen her in like anything. Or maybe she's just like not as well known, but she's super good at acting. But yeah, this one was also really good. It was basically, she played like this robot who like was very like human-like. And then obviously Jack Quaid, he like bought her to be used as like a sex bot because I guess he couldn't get like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then obviously like they're the whole thing of that universe. And then it's basically him and his friends. I guess they had like, well, they just go to this resort and they all just like meet up and then like dark stuff happens. But it's really good and there's lots of plot twists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to explain further because it's super good though, guys.
Watch it, guys.
Check it out.
Really good.
And they're good actors too.
Yeah.
And also, actually, we'll mention that after.
Sure. And the next one is One of Them Days.
One of Them Days. Just kidding. I don't know if we watched this one probably this year.
I don't remember this movie.
I don't even remember. This is the one with Keke Palmer and SZA. I think SZA's acting debut.
Oh, yeah. I see.
But yeah, this one was really good. It was just kind of like a comedy. It was just about these two like friends, roommates, and they basically don't have money for rent, and they basically just go through this whole day of trying to get money, and obviously like bad stuff happens and like just the whole thing. But
I think it was
it was good. Like it was funny.
4-3.
Keke Palmer's really good at acting. I kind of got obsessed with her a little after that movie, but yeah, it's like a 3-4, I guess.
Yeah.
The next one is Anora. Now this one surprisingly won really big in the awards, which I was not expecting it to win. Like, it does deserve it, but I think Wicked deserved it more.
Yeah.
I mean, this one, I don't think you really liked it that much.
No,
like,
it
were
was
you
kinda
even
like-
watching it?
Yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah, this one,
It was like-
we didn't watch in theater, so we watched it online. But yeah, I don't know, like, I was waiting so much to, like, watch it, but honestly, I did really like it. I found it really funny because it was just so like random. It was just basically about this like sex worker who basically ends up marrying this like Russian like wealthy guy because his like family's company or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he like wants to divorce her and like it's very weird, but I don't know. I found it like it was funny.
I guess it was funny for you.
Yeah, like I think it's my type of like comedy that I like.
But I think it was like if you like don't watch it and you just listen to it, it's just like some person trying to mimic Russian accent-ish.
Yeah. It was
And,
basically
like,
just a lot of yelling and like screaming and stuff. But I don't know. I found that funny because like the way they were doing it.
Yeah,
I
but it was
think-
funny like when the Russian people would act because they're like,
I know the Russian movie. I think it's just how they acted in it was funny. Like I just don't think it was like a super like amazing movie, but it was good. Like it was a good laugh. But like I mean, I'm happy it won awards, but like I think like other movies deserved it way more. But I mean, the main actress, like we love her, Mikey Madison. Like I'm glad she won, like because she is a really good actress. But I mean, I'm also glad that it spreads awareness about like sex workers because like that's so like taboo and stuff. But yeah, next one.
Next one is Surviving Christmas.
This one I do not remember at all.
Neither.
What the F is this one, Mrs. E?
I don't know. Next one is Surviving Christmas.
Guys, this one we had to search it up. I'm not gonna lie, because we kind of forgot what the F it was about. This one is super weird, and I think it's kind of low key. I don't even know who the F it's with. Oh, it's with Ben Affleck and Christina Applegate.
Mm-hmm.
This one was super weird. I think it's just this like guy who's working a lot and he like misses his like home and family, and then he goes to his childhood home and there's like obviously a family living there, and then he pays them money to pretend to be his family.
Yeah,
I don't know, super
and
weird.
Apparently he does that every single Christmas.
He did?
Yeah, like he would look for a new family to like enjoy it.
I guess because I think like his family like didn't like want to celebrate Christmas. Yeah, because he was like super into that. I don't know, it was a very weird movie, but I guess we rated it good. I guess it was okay.
I guess so, yeah.
Guess sorry, I don't really remember it that much.
The next one is
Meet Dave, and this one is with what the F is his name?
The next one is
Meet Dave with
Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy.
Yep.
Okay, let's do that again.
Sure.
The next one is Meet
Dave
with
Eddie
Murphy.
Yeah, this one was okay too. Do you want to talk about what it was, Sissy?
Yeah, so basically some aliens.
Yeah, they built this like ship to look like a human.
To look like a human.
Which is Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie boy.
And then they basically roam around New York.
Yeah, literally. They just go to New York and just like, I don't know, just talk with people.
They need like something to go back to their own home.
Oh, yeah, they needed some like energy. Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Next one is Aquamarine. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie, iconic one. Obviously, mermaids. And I made him watch this one. I actually put it on him.
And
this
spoiler
one is with
alert, Miss Casey is in it.
Yeah, guys.
From Severance.
So this one is with Emma Roberts, JoJo, and Sarah Paxton. It's super good. It's just basically about these girls who like live on a beach area and they basically find a mermaid and then they have to like help her find true love so she can grant them a wish. But it's super good, guys, and it's so iconic. And as you guys know, I loved mermaid stuff, and I do still really love mermaid like movies and shows and stuff. Ooh, speaking of that, I really want to watch H2O Just Add Water again. I should do that. Right on the to-do list. Just kidding. But yeah, and then when we were watching it, we literally saw Miss Casey
from
Severance. I think her name is Ditchin or something. But we're like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Yeah, we were so surprised because obviously I didn't know back then she was in it, but yeah, it was so funny. But yeah, it was a good movie too.
Yeah, it was okay.
I guess 3, 4.
Next one is Laya Laya.
Laya Laya, Pants on Fire.
And this is with
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. And basically his son or something wishes that he can't lie.
Because he's always like lying and he doesn't like get to spend enough time with his son. And his son is so cute.
And then like
it comes true.
Mm-hmm. And the scene that I remember the most is when he's in the elevator with this woman that has like, you know, big chest.
Big chested.
And then he's like, he goes like in a sucking way, like mama or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Cause he was like looking at them and I think she said something like, oh, like you have a problem or something like that. Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah. Cause he basically couldn't lie for a whole day and he's a lawyer. So like he had to like kind of lie, but it's really good. And obviously Jim Carrey, the GOAT, super funny, even though he doesn't really like him. But Ari loves him, guys. Fun fact. Ari's obsessed with him.
Yep, I guess.
Next one is Fun with Dick and Jane, another Jim Carrey, and also what's the actress's name?
I don't remember this one.
It's because I put it on like randomly. Okay, wait. So the next one is Fun with Dick and Jane, another Jim Carrey movie, and also with Tia Leone. I never knew that was her name because like I saw her in a lot of movies because I know she's popular, but I was like, that's her name? That's so weird.
And Alec Baldwin.
Gross. We don't stand. Anyways, but yeah, this one was also really good. We kind of put it on randomly because we're like, oh, let's just check it out. And it's basically this couple, and they basically like they both had unfortunate things happen with their work where they basically like were broke, and then they had to sell everything, and they started like robbing places to get money. But it was really good and super funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And I also my parents watched this one as well.
The next one is Carry On. This one's a new one on Netflix.
Yeah, that came out recently with Sophia Carson as well and some other guy. I don't know who
And
he
it's
is.
not a Christmas movie, guys.
Yeah, this is kind of like a Die Hard. I think we also mentioned this in the review of it because it's like around Christmas, but it's not really like focused on Christmas. But this one was super good, guys. And like I said, it was a really good like action, like on the edge of your seat type of movie. I really liked it. It was basically just this TSA worker, and he gets blackmailed by some like person to like let a carry-on through. And obviously like he tries to stop it on all that.
It's really good.
But yeah, it's really good. Oh wait, you want to do that?
The next one is Smile 2.
Anyways, guys, sorry, I clicked the wrong buttons. Yeah, this one came out in theaters as well. We watched it, and it was soups creepy.
It was creepy and really good, I think.
Yeah, we didn't watch the first one. We watched recap, and I think it seemed better than the first one.
Yeah, the first one, it was good too, but it was really, really creepy. Like, I couldn't even watch it.
Yeah, and I watched stuff. Yeah,
but I was
he's like good with horror.
Yeah, I'm good with horror. Like, I'm not scared of anything, but this was just like too real. I'm like,
yeah.
This is just too creepy.
And I didn't want to watch it, but obviously he forced me. And we went with your mom and sister for this, I think.
But it was really good, though.
Yeah, it was not bad. I just liked it because it focused on like a pop star, like an artist. So it felt more like, like real kind of relatable-ish, I guess.
I'm excited for Smile 3, to be honest.
And it had Naomi Campbell in it, the one who played Jasmine. And she's really talented, so we love that. But yeah, it was super creepy.
Now the next
and the ending was like crazy.
Yeah, the ending was really crazy.
Yeah.
Now the next one has really bad reviews, but guys, trust me, ignore that. If you're a fan of
New Girl,
yeah, you'll like this one.
Yeah, so the next one is Let's Be Cops. And this one is with Nick and Coach from New Girl.
Yeah.
I forgot their real names. But yeah, honestly, guys, we found this one randomly and it was super good. And it was after we finished New Girl. And obviously New Girl is so good.
Yeah, I got you on that too.
The what?
On New Girl?
What about New Girl?
I got you on
yeah,
it.
he put me on, yeah. And this one's very like a buddy cop kind of, literally, in that sense. And I feel like they're almost like similar to their New Girl characters, which we love. Yeah, and this one's
spoiler, they're not actual cops.
Yeah, they basically just happen to like stumble into like pretending to be cops, and then they actually continue to be real cops.
Yeah.
And then people believe it, which obviously is like super bad, but it was really good and it was funny. The next one is The Butterfly Effect. Now, this one is, I think it's pretty underrated too.
Yeah, this one's with the guy from
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, that puts pranks.
And who's married to Mila Kunis.
Yep.
Oh,
and
the
Amy
other
Smart.
people I don't know. But yeah, this one is with Ashton Kutcher. And this one was really weird too. It's basically about this guy who like, he had like lots of traumatic things in his childhood, and basically whenever he like has like a weird like intense memory, he can like time travel back to that place and he can like change it. And then obviously he keeps changing the outcomes, and then like lots of crazy stuff happens.
Yeah, it's really
but
good.
I think it's very underrated and super good. But I think it is a bit older movie.
Yeah. The next one is Speak No Evil. This was really good too.
Yeah, this one also came out in theaters. We also watched it with his mom and sister. And this one had the same girl from Companion, the Sophie girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no. That's Heretic. And I was almost going to write Heretic.
The next one is Speak No Evil. This one's really good as well.
Yeah, we also watched it in theaters with his mom and sister, I think, last year. Mm-hmm. This one is with James McAvoy? I don't know. I guess
McAvoy
or whatever.
McAvoy. I don't know.
And Mackenzie Davis and Aisling friend. I don't know these other actors, but I know he's like the famous one, I guess.
Yeah, he's really good. He's from that movie that's also famous, which is Split.
Yes. Yeah, but this one was it was actually pretty good, and it was very creepy. I also did not really want to watch this to begin with, but what was it even about?
It's basically,
I kind of forgot.
They like take little children because I think like the wife can't have kids or something.
Yeah, and they really wanted it.
Yeah, and then they cut the tongue from the kids so they can't speak and stuff
and
like
they
that.
can't like say what actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they invite like families over to their house and they pretend to be all like
and then,
nice, and then they like kill
and
them.
what
I
I
guess.
understood is that once the kids grow older, they kill them, and that's why they search for the new
which is
family with a kid.
super like creepy. And my days, the wife also like she also acted so creepy. I was like, ugh. But yeah, that movie, I was like, oh my god, I just like, gah. But it was a good ending.
Yeah.
The next one is Never Let Go, another one we watched in theaters last year. This one was also pretty creepy, and this one is with Halle Berry and two like little boys. And it's basically about just her and her little boys, and they live out in the forest because apparently there's some weird like monster like thing, and they can't like, and their house apparently protects them, so they can't let go of each other or their house. They always have to be touching it.
They have to have like a string that's
tied around
into the house.
Yeah, so they can go out to get food. But yeah, and then the ending was also pretty like left open, so who knows? I wonder if all these movies are actually going to get a second.
I don't know, but I actually do want to know what happened there, because I want to know what happens to that movie, like the actual ending, because either there was never like anything there, and it was just like the mom being crazy.
Yeah, because of her like trauma and stuff.
Yeah, or it was actually real. So
yeah, who knows? The next one is Alien. This one we also watched at theaters, 4DX. Crazy.
This one was really good.
Yeah,
I don't know why this one's 4.
This.
It should be a 5, guys. Sorry, typo.
Well, I never like watched any of the Alien stuff, and I'm not really into that because it's super creepy. But obviously, he liked it, and it's basically just about an alien.
For me, I never watched any other Alien movie. I just played the game, and I like the game aesthetics because I like that olden day new tech aesthetic. And when this movie came out, it was really good because it copied from the game, like the artwork and stuff like that, which is really, really good. Like I want to watch the other Aliens, but there's too many.
Yeah, I just watched it because he wanted it, but
maybe this summer.
Bad. It was just super creepy.
Maybe this summer we'll watch all of them. Hashtag no job yet.
On the complete opposite end of that, the next one is Inside Out 2, which also came in theaters. We watched that last year, and that one was pretty super big too, and it was really good. Yeah, I think Disney did not disappoint. And obviously, guys, if you know the first one's so iconic, you have to watch the second one. Obviously, the first one will like still be like better, but I think the second one was super good too. And they basically introduced new emotions. They had like anxiety, boredom, envy, embarrassment, and I don't know what else. Honestly, my only notes on that one, and I think a lot of people said the same thing, I think they introduced too much emotions that they didn't really weren't able to focus on all of them. Yeah. Which I feel like they should have just like had 2 or 3 so they could focus on them.
But at the same time, they said they had like 50 emotions.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was really good because it's basically still following the same girl, and obviously the emotions in her mind. And then this time it's like her growing up and going through puberty. But it was very relatable with the anxiety one, guys. I was like, wow, I feel seen.
Yeah. The next one is The Fall Guy.
Fall Guy.
With
We also
Ryan
watched
Gosling
this in theaters.
And Jim's wife.
Emily Blunt. Yeah. Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling. And was this one of the first movies we watched with your mom and sister? I feel like it was maybe. Because we watched this like, well, obviously it's been a really long time, but I think it might have been the first one.
Yeah, I think so. Possibly.
Maybe. Or like very in the beginning one. But yeah, this one's pretty good. It's kind of just a typical like action comedy one. And it's basically just about Ryan Gosling. He's like the stunt man, and then basically there's some like murder mystery that happens, and then he has to like figure it out. But it's kind of cool because they never really like focus on the stunt man. Like there's never really movies about that.
I don't think it was a murder mystery. It was that someone like purposely made him fall.
Oh, they like framed him. Yeah, so it was a whole thing. But yeah, it was pretty good, and they have like good chemistry too. Next one is Deadpool and Wolverine, another big one that came out last year. And honestly, this one was super good. Obviously, I'm a big Marvel fan, and you're just kind of like normal fan.
But this one was the first time you watched it in 4DX.
Oh, was this the first? Oh, yeah. So it was super fun. It was like a crazy. We're like, and I was like crying of laughter. But guys, it's kind of funny because before this movie, we never watched any Deadpool or Wolverine stuff. And I still haven't watched the Wolverine stuff because I'm like, eh. But the Deadpool, I really did like the character. So we did watch the 2 other movies for him. But yeah, this one is really good. They're a good duo, and obviously it's like part of canon to the events and all that. But it was really good, and it was super funny. And obviously it's with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, right? Obviously their characters.
Yeah. The next one is Novocaine.
Like we mentioned in today's update.
Yeah.
This one is actually with the Jack Quaid guy from Companion.
Yep. And also
he's a pretty good actor. Yeah. This one was also really good. We actually were wanting to watch it, but it's pretty underrated. It's basically about him where he basically can't feel pain. So whatever type of pain, like he just can't feel anything. And he's basically just like a bank manager. And then obviously there's a robbery and then a whole thing happens. And then like he has to rescue the girl he likes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was actually pretty good. And it was kind of cool seeing like him fighting and getting hurt, but like not feeling pain.
Yeah. It was really funny too.
Yeah, it was funny.
The next one is Captain America Brave New World.
This is the other Marvel one that came out that did not do that well. That
didn't do well. I think it's
quiet.
because I don't know what people expect. Like, I think it was okay for.
Yeah, because honestly, it was not that bad. I feel like people just instantly hate when it's like. I feel like people just want that same type of movies from the iconic OG. But it's like if they just keep like redoing the same thing, people are just gonna get annoyed. It's always
and, like, gonna
complain.
Be like a problem and victory. Everyone comes out.
I know, but it's like that's literally like the whole point of like superhero movies. Like, what else can they do?
Yeah,
and it's especially with like the whole Disney people are complaining. They're like, we don't want remakes, we want original stories. Well, Marvel is trying to do original stories, but you guys are still complaining. But yeah, honestly, it wasn't that bad. And this one obviously with Anthony Mackie, who was the Falcon, but then he's become the new Captain America, but he's also still has his wings so he can fly. But honestly, it wasn't bad. Like it was like typical Marvel movie, but I think it was just definitely like a filler to move the story along. But it wasn't horrible.
The only bad thing, I don't know if it was how it was recorded or something, but their faces, like close-ups, were so blurry. Like
maybe there was some mistake with that.
I just want sharp.
I know. Someone's getting fired.
Yeah.
The next one is Love Hurts, which we also watched recently in theaters.
Yep.
This one is with Ki Hui Kwan.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I don't want to butcher that.
He's well known in movies, but I don't know which ones though.
Yeah, and he's pretty funny and good actor. And it's also with Ariana DeBose.
Yeah,
sorry,
she was. It was a good movie,
but just her character was off. Yeah,
no, like
it was weird.
For me, it was a good movie, but it was like no story, kind of.
Yeah, like nothing special. It was a very like basic movie that like you barely would remember.
But like the action was really good though.
Yeah, how it was filmed and like the shot, like the moves. Yeah, it's basically just about like Ki Hui. I guess that would be his like first name. Sorry, no, that sounds sad. Okay, Ki Hui, he was like a realtor or something, but he was actually like he used to be like some spy or
like he used
assassin
to work,
guy.
Yeah, he used to work like with his brother that was like in gang.
But then he became like evil, and then he went out of that world, and then they came back after him, and then it was a whole thing.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't think the woman actor was that great.
Yeah, I feel like she just didn't fit the character. Yeah. Maybe it was just bad casting. Because I know she is like good actress, because I swear I've seen her in other things. Like I've seen them both, but I just don't know in what. Yeah, but I don't know. It's just a very honestly, I wouldn't really put this as 4-star, guys. Sorry, some of these are 3-star. Yeah, this one would be 3-star.
Yeah.
And guys, these are out of 5, by the way, because it's too much doing out of 10.
The next one is I Wish I Had a Brother.
Mufasa. The Lion King.
Yeah.
This also came out in theaters. This one was not bad. This was about Mufasa and Scar. Kind of, yeah. No, but this one is definitely like a background story to like some of the other characters from The Lion King. But yeah, this one wasn't bad. It was just kind of whatever. Talking
so
animals.
3.5, I guess.
Yeah, this one's definitely 3. Obviously, The Lion King, like iconic, and that one's way better.
Now, I don't know what's wrong with these number 4 list, but The next one
Yeah,
is
guys, sorry. Some of these are 3. Okay, we're getting into 3-star.
The next one is Baby Girl.
Baby girl. Baby
Now
girl.
this one,
This is with
Nicole Kidman.
yeah, Nicole Kidman and some other guy.
random dude.
This one was very weird, guys. I was like excited for this because it was giving like smut TikTok books, but
Like it was giving like
very weird.
50 Shades of Grey type.
Yeah, everyone was like, guys, it's gonna be like that, but it's so like vanilla compared to that.
Yeah.
It was just about this like woman who like her husband, she basically just didn't communicate with him, so she was cheating with this intern, and like they were just being super weird.
Yeah, and she was
And then she like felt bad about it and then told her husband.
no, so basically like also like the guy owned a dog, so then he would treat her like a dog, I guess.
Yeah.
And she liked being treated as a dog.
Like she would drink from like water from a bowl, and like he told her to go stand in the corner. Like it was weird. Like I felt it was like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it was just not what you expect. And sometimes it's funny because like you don't realize when you explain some of these movies, like they sound so dumb and you're like, why did I watch this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that was more of a 2 to 3 star.
Now the next one is Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
Now,
Guys, I
this
could
one-
not say that goddamn name for the life of me.
Now this one I thought it was gonna be like scarier from like the trailer.
Yeah.
Like even you didn't want to watch it
Because I
you were
thought it
like,
was so
"Oh,
scary. But it
wasn't.
was just like creepy and like kind of gross. Like
It was just like
with this old like vampire
it was
guy.
like some taxpayer person goes to this weird like
old like
Victorian
castle
person's
Yeah.
castle, and then he smells like his wife's scent on him or something, and he becomes obsessed,
Yeah.
and he basically
Like haunts her.
in her dreams and stuff like that. And then
He,
in the end, no, throughout the movie, she doesn't want to like give herself up to him, and so like a lot of people die in the village, and then after that he finally gets to her. They do it and they both die.
it was so like disturbing and creepy. Like it was like gross because like how they made him look, it was like disgusting. Yeah. Right?
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I wait, but the actors are friggin' what's her name? Oh, it's the Nepo baby, Lily Rose Depp. Obviously Johnny Depp's daughter.
And-
which she's honestly, even though she's a Nepo baby, she is a really good actress though. And she's super pretty.
And William Dafoe,
Yeah, and Bill Skarsgård.
which played It, the clown,
Yeah.
and also
He's also
Nicholas
super creepy.
Hoult
Yeah.
from that TV show from the olden days.
And Emma Corrin and Aaron Taylor Johnson. Damn, there was a lot of
Yeah.
famous people. But yeah, it was just super weird. It's
Yeah.
not what we expected at all. And it was very like olden days.
Yeah, I like how it was
vibes.
shot.
Yeah, it was like literally like an olden day like film,
Yeah.
like black and white. Like, yeah, it was literally all black and white.
I think some of those.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was
I think, yeah, it wasn't good, the story at all. But the shots,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think.
definitely give it like
Like,
2
you know
to
when
3.
he was like standing in a forest and there's trees all around?
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
Yeah. But yeah, I would give it 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is The Heat. This one we just kind of watched it online. This is with Sandra Bullock and what is her name?
Sandra Bullock and
The next one is The Heat. This one we watched it online. It's with Sandra Bullock and
some
Melissa
annoying character.
McCarthy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, guys, he really doesn't like her. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see why. Like, she's a bit annoying because I feel like the way she acts is just kind of like always like
The same.
yelling and like always being like super mean to people and kind of like always repeating herself.
Yeah.
Like she's funny, but like sometimes it is a bit
like-
too much.
Her acting is just like being trashy, basically.
Yeah, like always, yeah. Also, Marlon Wayans is in this, and obviously Sandra Bullock is a super good actress too. But yeah, this one was like okay. This one I wanted to watch because Drew recommended it. She said it was super good, but honestly, it wasn't the best. It was just kind of
Yeah.
like
We
a
disagree with you, Drew.
buddy, like also kind of type movie. There, basically, it's a police officer and a FBI lady, and they basically just have to go after like the same mission. And obviously, they like argue and stuff, and then they become best friends.
Yeah. And then the next one is Kinda Pregnant.
Kind of pregnant. This one came on Netflix.
And it's basically based on, I guess,
Oh
yeah, this one.
This is with Amy Schumer.
Another annoying character.
Yeah, he also doesn't like her. Yeah, Amy Schumer, I'm like, like whatever. I don't really like. She's sometimes funny, but she's also, I feel like she like tries too hard to be funny, or she's in that very like laid back type of funny where she doesn't really try. Also, Will Forte, who's Tandy in The Last Man on Earth. Guys, when he came up, we're like, Ariana, what are you doing here? And then Brienne Howie, who's in Ginny and Georgia. And also Jillian Bell, who I feel like I've seen her somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one honestly wasn't bad. It was on Netflix. I honestly liked it. Like, I thought it was going to be but it was pretty funny. It was basically just about this lady, Amy Schumer. Like, she really wanted to be pregnant. And then, like, her best friend became pregnant and, like, she couldn't get it. And then she just happened to, like, accidentally, like, pretend to be pregnant. And she kind of just went with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also made my parents watch it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give it like a 4-star.
No, I'd give it like a 2.3.
Damn. All right.
But yeah, the next one is How to Be Single.
This one was kind of just a random one. I think it was on Netflix. This one had Dakota Johnson from 50 Shades of Grey, Rebel Wilson, Leslie Mann, and Allison Brie, and Damon Wayans Jr. There we go. That's Coach.
And Jake Lacey.
Yeah, this one was okay. It was just about like these different groups of women who are all became like single, and they're just like figuring out their like life and love life and whatever.
Okay, did Dakota Johnson and Wayne get together at the end or no? I don't think so.
I don't think she got with anyone. I don't remember.
Which was like a hello. You ended the story without anything.
I know. But yeah, honestly, I would give that one a 3. It was kind of whatever. Like, you don't really remember it.
The next one is Noelle.
Noelle.
The next one is
Noelle. This is with Anna Kendrick and some other random people.
Bill Harder.
Yeah, this is a Christmas movie. It's basically she's Santa's sister. Like who she plays, and then obviously like Santa gives up or he retires or whatever, and then she has to like save Christmas.
No, wait, isn't the other way around? The brother gives up because he's next.
Oh yeah, he's next in line to Santa. Yeah, and then she has to like save the day and bring him back. Just kind of a typical Christmas movie. This one would be like a 3, I guess.
Yeah,
it wasn't really anything special.
And lastly,
for this episode, is The Wedding Ringer.
Now this one is about, what's that guy's name?
Friggin'.
Okay. The next one, lastly,
for this episode,
is The Wedding Ringer. Now this one is with Kevin Hart, Josh Gad, Kaylee Kuko, Olivia Thirby,
and some random people. But yeah, this one was okay too. I think this is also like one of those older kind of like wedding kind of movies. Basically just Kevin Hart, he has this business where it's like he offers like best man to people who need them, and he plays like the best man, and then he offers them groomsmen.
Yeah,
so they have to like hire him.
He offers fake friends basically. Yeah,
like just for their wedding. And then obviously like this guy, he's married, and then it just becomes a whole thing. But honestly, it wasn't bad. I liked it. It was a very like all about like friendship, which was like disgusting, but it was good, I guess. And it was like, we need that. Is that a real service? I need to hire bridesmaids.
I don't really like Kevin Hart or the other guys acting.
Yeah, guys, what means you really don't like a lot of comedic actors?
No, because they're like act the same. It's like,
no, I feel like because you're specific with comedy. I feel like that's why you just don't how they do their comedy.
No, I think it's just because like
they
Kevin
play
Hart's the same character.
Yeah, he's also a method actor too, like The Rock.
But it's like, are you actually an actor? Because you're just playing one thing that's stuck, and you just
and it's always like the same like comedic.
Yeah, you just like milk that role and
like. And the Josh Gad guy, you said what was he? Walmart version of Jonah Hill. Yeah. Because they're kind of similar. Yeah, this guy, he's a little bit annoying. He seems annoying. But yeah, but honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, I'll give it 3 to 4 star.
Yeah, 2.3.
You guys can tell how we always have different.
Yeah. But before we end this off, we forgot for one more update movie we watched, and it is Pixels.
Oh, yeah. Didn't we mention that other one? Oh, I guess
Nope.
we didn't. Sorry, guys. Well, we're gonna include that here. Yeah, we watched Pixels. It's the old one.
With Adam Sandy.
And some
Other
other random
actors.
people. Honestly, this one was pretty good. Like, I think I heard about it, but I never like looked into it.
Yeah.
But it was basically just Adam Sandler. Like, he was super good about video games, and then in the future, like, some aliens from a video game come to Earth, and then they have to battle with them.
Yeah, because humans sent like some video game or something to space, and they found
And they thought it was like a threat.
Yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. And it was funny.
it was
It's an
okay.
Adam Sandler movie. We honestly missed it, guys, because we've tried to watch like all of his movies. Well, almost all of them, except some of the ones that were
Gilmore.
not. Yeah, like the sport ones. I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was not bad either. Give like 3-4 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, guys, I think that does it for today's episode.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll definitely have another episode of that, part 4 and more, because as we keep watching, and obviously we want to give y'all our honest reviews, and we're the experts.
Yep.
So definitely check out all of these movies that we told you guys about.
I have many years of experience of watching movies and TV shows, and I would say you do too.
Yeah, guys, we have degrees in it.
Yeah.
Just kidding, we don't, but
We don't,
we're
but
very...
we basically own it.
Yeah.
without
like
going.
we're super good at it. But yeah, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Any comment suggestions.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about these movies as well.
Yeah, if
what
you
would
watched
you rate
them.
them?
What you rate them, what you think about them. Let
Or
us know what your
suggestions.
favorite genre is, what your favorite movie is. 5-star review, please. Follow us on everything: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Stream on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And yeah, and just share it
Share
with
with
everyone in the
everybody.
world. People who love movies, people who don't.
People
recommend
that you
these
love,
people you hate.
people you think you like,
people you think you don't like.
literally anyone.
Anyone in between. Recommend these movies to people. Recommend our podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, if you figured out the elephant in the room, write it down in the comment section below.
Yeah. And we hope you liked it too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.